From the Hawaii News Now digital studio, we're getting a chance to talk about the movie Dealing with Dad. Joining us in studio, we got Tom Huang, who is the director, and Peter Kim, who is the actor, or one of the actors on an amazing cast. And guys, aloha, welcome to Hawaii.
Aloha, thank you.
Aloha to you too.
Do either of you have any history in Hawaii at all?
Yes, my mom lives here now. She retired a year ago. She lives with her sister, who's been here since the 90s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. So did you spend a whole lot of time here?
No, this is my first time visiting Honolulu, but we spent Christmas in Maui, so we had a different island experience before coming here.
Nice. Tom, first of all, I'm going to direct this question to you. This is a pretty personal movie, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. It was based on my experience trying to get my dad out of depression. It took us a while just because it took a long time to get my mom and his family and friends to understand that, this is a disease. It's not so much an emotion or that he's sad or something. And once we got them to get on board, it's something to be treated by a doctor. I mean, it's hard enough for me to get my parents to go to a doctor, if they break their leg or something.
Right.
But depression was just that was especially in the Asian American community, it's not talked about. So I really, after that experience, really want to make a film to just get a discussion started about depression, hopefully.
Okay, so you wrote this story?
Yep.
Okay.
And I originally wrote it to be about like a Chinese American male like myself. But after a few pages, I realized it'd be much more interesting if it was a female, just because of all the crap that Asian American daughters have to put up with, not being the one, Everybody wants a boy and everything, but in the very end, who cleans up the mess? It's usually the daughters.
Okay, so talk about some of the other cast members that are in this.
It stars Ali Mackey, who is an amazing, funny, sharp actress, and it's kind of an ensemble cast. So she plays the middle daughter, the one that gets everything done. Peter, why don't you talk about your character?
My character's Roy. He's the oldest brother. He's going through his own emotional struggles, so he's a bit of a mess, and he's relying on his younger sister to clean stuff up.
Now, you've got a comedic side to you. You do that as a passion occupation, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a stand-up comic. I also write comedy. I used to do improv and sketch comedy as well. So I have a comedic background, but this was the first movie that I was in that I got to be dramatic. So I stretched that muscle maybe too much. And
Very well, actually.
No, but I really enjoyed it. And it was cool to be able to bring a little bit of humor to a very serious issue as well.
Okay, so how was it working with the other actors? Do the other actors, they're more dramatic actors, I'm guessing, and you're the comedic one.
Yeah. I guess normally, but they're all funny, and we all had great timing and chemistry together, which was something that you don't really know when you get cast in something, how that's going to work. But we're all contemporaries in LA, and we all grew up with the same types of Asian families, so we bonded very fast.
Yeah, for this film, I needed people that they could be real and dramatic, but also funny. So actually, I looked for actors that were I knew could be funny first. That I saw their work, like Peter, for example, and Ali, and Hayden Seto, who plays the youngest brother. Then I always feel like it's easier to find comedic actors who could do drama as opposed to dramatic actors who could be funny. So for that reason, I think our cast is just really spot on as far as the comedy part of it, for sure.
Talk about you taking this to film festivals. How long have you been on the road? When did that process start?
Oh, man. Yeah, it started last April. We've been to 35 film festivals since last April all across the U.S., in Alaska, and in Hawaii. We won the Hawaii International Film Festival's Audience Award, which is really great. And then we won 14 awards, and we just started our theatrical release. So we're going to be at the Consolidated Award here in Honolulu until Thursday. And then Peter and I are going to be hanging around for Q&A and hanging around the theater during the day today, Sunday, at screenings there as well.
Okay. Did you go to participate in any of the festivals or any of that process?
Yeah.
How was the reactions? How, the first time that you got to sit in the audience and actually see it with an audience around, that must have been surreal for you?
Absolutely surreal. When making a movie like this, you make it in different parts, and you don't really get to see it all put together with music and timing and editing and all that. So watching that for the first time with a crowd laughing and, you know, emoting the way we want them to was a crazy experience. And it really brought another level of joy to the work.
Your thoughts on the audiences as they watched overall as you went from city to city?
Yeah, it was really gratifying. I think that you know, you just don't know when you're sitting in a dark room, like putting the film together, like, you know, how people are going to react, and to be able to see people, have people see it in a theater, which I intend, which I want people to see it in, with the big group of people, packed audiences across the U.S. We consistently got really strong responses everywhere. People would be laughing at one moment and then crying the next moment because for dramatic scenes. So it was just really gratifying to see, and that people, like, you know, were touched by this family, and they understand this. It's a very dysfunctional, functional family, and I think people, you know, really related to this family, not as an Asian American family, but as an American family. You know, I have a messed up dad like that. I have a messed up brother like that. You know, I get it. You know, so that's really, really great to see, and it's cool to see that it can speak to so many people.
What are you hoping that people walk away from this film thinking, feeling after they see this?
A few things. You know, the background of this film, of course, is depression. So I hope that people will watch the film and realize, hey, you know, if I know someone's depressed, or I may be depressed myself, that I can do something about it, and not just like wait for it to hopefully go away, because it won't. And then the other thing too is just it's about family relationships. You know, like with our families, like, they can be difficult. Sometimes you can't stand being in the room with them, but there's always still love there. And so how do you navigate, like, you know, the hard times and the fun times with your family, and still, like, find a way to feel love for them, and like, you know, have them be a part of your life. So that's really one of the main themes of the film.
Okay, so you are here this week, and the film is in theaters here. Where do you go after Hawaii?
So we're going to be at we're going to be in Honolulu at Consolidated Ward until Thursday. We'll actually be in Maui starting Friday for a week at the Consolidated Theater there. But then we've already played different parts of the U.S. before this. But we're going to be in Sedona, Arizona. We're going to be in Oregon, all the major Oregon cities. Be in Los Angeles, and San Francisco, and San Jose coming up.
Okay, Peter, real quickly here, I want to ask you if the same question that I asked Tom. What are you hoping people walk away with? Something along the same lines, or a little bit different for you?
I hope they walk away with a sense of hope and a sense of being able to, like, talk to their family a little easier. You know, as we watch more Asian American media, like, I'm hoping that the generational gap closes a little bit. And also that people follow me on Instagram.
Has your family seen this yet?
My mom has seen it, unsubtitled, so she didn't understand a thing. But she did ask me why I look so fat. And I said the camera adds 60 pounds.
It does. There you go. I'm actually 120. I don't know.